from the Opus Radio News Center, this is an Opus Radio News Update.
And a good St. Patrick's Day to you. I'm Al Quartemont with your web news update. The Rapides Parish School Board facing possible cuts, salary freezes. The board will consider up to $8 million in cuts at a special board meeting sometime next week. Higher costs for employee retirement, health care, and fuel, forcing the board to consider several measures to reduce spending. A former mayor of the town of Ball has died. Opal Hudson was once a member of the Rapides Parish Police Jury. She died this week at the age of 87. A crackdown on drunk drivers has brought recognition to two local law enforcement officers, Rapides Parish Sheriff's Deputy Curtis Gunter and Corporal Douglas Prestridge with the Alexandria Police Department have been recognized by the Louisiana Highway Safety Commission. RPSO started a DWI task force earlier this year, the department making 282 DWI arrests in 2010, of which Deputy Gunter was credited with 38 of them. It is St. Patrick's Day. You'll feel fully Irish if you check out tonight's concert by the Red River Chorale. The Day to be Irish is a concert that starts at 7:30 p.m. at the First United Methodist Church in Alexandria. Tickets, $10 for adults, $5 for students of any age. In state news, you can let the campaign begin. Governor Jindal will run his first ad for the fall election starting today across the state. The ad will tout the governor's anti-tax stance. So far, no announced opponents for Jindal in the upcoming October race. In a related story, the Jindal administration is now changing how military veterans will receive medals from the state honoring their service. That after some complaints that the governor was merely using the medal ceremonies to bolster his re-election efforts. Some lawmakers had criticized a requirement that most veterans had to attend a ceremony presided over by the governor to receive those medals, but veterans can now opt to skip the ceremony and just receive their medals in the mail. As a new legislative session gets set to begin, a Jefferson Parish lawmaker is again proposing mandatory drug testing of welfare recipients in Louisiana. Republican Representative John Labruzzo of Metairie filing that bill to be considered in the April 25th regular session. Now, he's repeatedly tried and failed to get this measure passed. It'll be the fifth time he's introduced the bill. Labruzzo says the bill could help families get addiction treatment and make sure tax dollars are not being spent on drug habits. Opponents, though, argue the bill unfairly targets poor mothers without evidence demonstrating that they are more prone to drug problems. And Louisiana and Texas are proposing identical bag limits for waters on the state line. That sometimes cuts Louisiana's limit almost in half while doubling the Texas limit at the Toledo Bend Reservoir, Caddo Lake, and the Sabine River. For instance, Louisiana allows a 100-fish limit for a combination of channel, blue, and flathead catfish. Texas allows a combination of up to 25 of those fish. The proposal would allow up to 50 blue and channel catfish combined and up to 10 flathead. The Louisiana Department of Wildlife and Fisheries will take public comments by mail and email through May 5th. They've also scheduled meetings April 4th in Mandy, April 5th in Minden, and April 7th in Lake Charles. In Thursday sports, Chris Paul, 26 points, 9 assists. The Hornets extending the Suns' losing streak to 4 games with a 100-95 win. LSU looking for a new women's basketball coach. That after Van Chancellor announced he is stepping down to serve as special assistant to the athletic director. The Lady Tigers did not make the NCAA tournament this year for the first time in 13 seasons. Chancellor's a Hall of Famer, though. In 4 seasons at LSU, he led the team to 3 NCAA tournament appearances and 1 Final Four. And the Coca-Cola Walmart Open is underway out of the Oak Wing Golf Club. Danny Hoff of California shooting a 6-under par 66 to take the first-round lead. Defending champ Pat Grady of Bloomfield, Colorado is in a 5-way tie for second at 67. Chad Ginn of Alexandria tied for 15th at 69. And local pros Charlton Deckard of Pineville, the 1994 champion, and rookie Justin Lowe of Alexandria are tied for 45th. They are at par 72. We have more news on our Truth 104.3 FM Facebook page. You can always send us your news. Send law news at opusbroadcasting.com. I'm Al Quartemont.